So yeah, basically what I was thinking about is that when we hosted our API on Vercel, um,
Yes.
I thought that it is gonna give us when we host our website is also on Vercel. It gives us a Vercel domain, right?
Yeah.
Um, Maybe I don't know. I'm not a backend developer, so I'm just curious to ask. Doesn't it gonna give us some kind of link which through which we can use without repeat API, just Vercel link, maybe.
You're talking about the domain. Uh,
Kind of like that. I mean, any kind of URL to which we can make a request.
so the default URL of the Vercel is .vercel.app. If you want, you're talking about if you want .com or .io like that.
Can I ask you one thing before we're gonna get deep into this thing? Your
Yes.
headphone I think is a little noisy or something. It's kind of if there's
Okay. So there is noise in that.
yeah, I think it's working a little wrong or something.
Am I audible now?
Okay, yeah, it's better. Maybe you
Okay.
can just unplug and
Yeah.
yeah, okay,
Yeah. Okay.
cool. I can hear myself.
It's okay now.
Um, yeah, better.
Okay.
Um, okay. Well, I'm not about the .versal.app. Basically, thinking about if we can, right now we hosted this thing on Versal, and then
Yes.
we're connecting this Versal to Rapid API, and then we're using Rapid API to give us ultimate access and stuff like that.
Yes.
Can we do this thing without Rapid API in the middle? That's what was my question.
Yeah, we can do that, but Rapid API gives complete UI for the API, and we can access the API easily with Rapid API.
Mm.
If you do the direct process, it will be difficult to give the API key to someone who can. For example, if you are developing your SaaS product, you will need the API key. So if we do the direct deployment of Vercel, it will not be possible to generate the API key, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right now, it is easy and possible from the Rapid API. Rapid API gives the API key on default, so it's easier to manage like that.
So we need this thing for technical reasons.
Yeah,
Okay, okay. Um, Fine. If in this case, yeah, I think I now understood. I thought that we need Rapid API. I mean, you wanted to put host it on Rapid API because you wanted to. I'm not to say that I'm against it or something like that. Um, you wanted to monetize the product and stuff like that. And I think which I kind of considered in my mind. Well, maybe you can host it on Rapid API at the same time. Maybe you can give us a separate link with, maybe Vercel link. So I don't know, like something like that. But yeah. Um, so what is the problem which we're experiencing is that giving it.
yeah. The problem I'm currently experiencing is currently researching on that. How to give you access of the plan. Like I was researching that. Have you seen the plans of the API?
Yeah,
So you will be given access to the ultra plan, right?
inshallah. Um,
So uh, right now I'm researching on that, about how to give the access,
Mm-hmm.
because it first time also on Rapid API, like it's my first API product hosted on Rapid API, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm a little bit beginner in this.
Yeah. What are technical limitations which we have right now? You know, this
Yeah,
10,000
the technical limitations are linked to the playlist, and we
playlist.
can't do playlist
Um,
videos.
yeah, so now we can download playlists for now.
Yeah, for now we can do playlist. We only can do the single videos, because on playlist there was an error about Vercel hosting. The Vercel hosting do not allow the HTTP request to be long for 1 minute. Uh, I mean the maximum duration of HTTP request is 1 minute. So if you do the playlist, so playlist will take a lot time than 1 minute,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
So there is the limitation.
We have to find a way to speed up this process for later, right? And
Yeah, we can do that.
okay. So there's another thing I was curious to ask you about. We inshallah wanna build a function of sign up and login. How we're gonna
Yeah,
do that?
yeah. Let me be clear. I will be developing your backend, right? Your SaaS product backend. I will be developing that, right?
Yeah.
So what we are gonna do, we will try the Vercel
Okay.
for initial startup. We will try with Vercel. We will deploy a Next.js fast API on that,
Okay.
or a Next.js website. We will build that there.
Okay. I wanted to convert our startup from React to Next.js also today, inshallah. Yeah.
Okay.
So there are gonna be no problems with that. Okay, of course, right? So if I'm gonna convert it to a new stack or something.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. Right. I was, asking you about these plans, on Rapid API. Um,
Yeah.
People set these limits for price reasons, and that's fine.
Yeah.
Um, but do we have actual limits at all? So, the Vercel, is there any limits which these platforms are setting for us, or we have no limits, or in just, setting limits for ourselves?
Uh, yeah, there are some limitations of. Right now, we are using the hobby account, that is the free tier of Vercel, right?
Okay.
So these are some limitations of that free tier account, like
Uh,
the one I mentioned before, that about the HTTP request
yeah,
duration.
yeah.
On hobby account, the maximum duration is 60 seconds.
Okay, man. What about the amount of requests which we can do? You wrote 10,000 here.
Amount of request I researched, I did not find any limitation of that.
I don't think that we
Limitation of,
have.
yeah, request for Vercel, but for Rapid API, as you have seen the pricing plans, we have mentioned the requests of number of requests from Rapid API. So there are limitations on Rapid API, but I didn't find much for Vercel.
Okay, man. Okay. Um, what I was actually asking you is that, from a technical perspective,
Yeah,
these platforms called Repeat and Vercel aren't setting limitations to us. I mean, for our users, okay, maybe they have some limits, but for you and I, we have no limits, right? Is that
yeah.
correct? Okay, okay. Because I mean, if you are gonna give us access to Ultra plan, which has 10,000 a month hard limit,
Yeah.
what if we're gonna pass through this? Inshallah, we're gonna have a lot of users. Inshallah, we're gonna have a lot of activity on our website, and um, yeah,
Yeah, so we can then um, upgrade the plan,
yeah.
right? We can upgrade the number of requests
Okay, okay,
to reach that point.
okay. Love it.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Um, so how much I think you think is gonna take us time to you are building the backend in Python or Next.js?
Uh, the backend is Python,
Okay.
and the front end will be Next.js.
Okay. You front end?
Like you want the sign up feature, right?
Sign up and log in if we can. Yeah.
Yeah, though, so that will be front end.
Okay. So I think there is certain features I think we can add here. So if a user is not gonna be logging in back to the app for a certain period of time, we're gonna log him
Yeah.
out. Or and if account is not getting used for a certain period of time or not getting logged in, we can delete the account or something like that, right? And there is one thing which I was curious to ask you about. There is like I don't wanna make just wanted to discuss with you that as a friend, basically. All of these platforms like YouTube and yeah, basically any of these platforms have their rules which you have to follow to upload content and use that software, right?
Yeah.
So you can't basically upload adult content or something like that to YouTube and stuff like that. Um, these because the owners of these platforms don't want people to use their software a certain way which they don't like, and
Yeah.
because we're basically going against all this adultery stuff and stuff like that. I was thinking, can we somehow stop people maybe downloading a bad videos or videos which harm videos, maybe like can we like what do you think?
Like the YouTube has many restrictions on
Yeah,
the these kind of videos, but yeah, we can do something like that.
yeah, if we can somehow, I don't know, like YouTube doesn't allow users to upload a hard this kind of censorship, but
Yeah.
they allow you to upload a light one, like uh,
Yeah.
and I don't want users to be able to download even this slightest and lightest form of um, you know things using my software, because you and I creating the software to make world better, not worse, all right?
Yeah.
So if we can make some kind of, I don't know, filters or just
Yeah, we can. I will research about that. We can
thank
do
you.
something like that.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, I think that's all what I want to discuss with you. Sign up, log in. This is for later. Don't you know worry about that. Right now, I think we need to first deal with Rapid API, and then deal with playlist, and then deal with sign up and login, and then deal with this thing which I said you. Uh, yeah, moderating content. I think that's what it's called in English.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you have some ideas or things you wanted to say.
Like now, I'm just researching on how to give you access of the ultra plan. So
Did you
we
ask
will be
chat?
starting with that. What?
Did you ask chat about how you can do this thing in ChatGPT?
Yeah, the ChatGPT is not giving the correct response.
Okay.
Like asking me to go to a certain option, but that option is not available on Rapid API. So the ChatGPT response is not good. Is
What about
totally wrong.
your brother have sent me one AI called Cloud.com, Cloud or how it's called?
Yeah, if not tried it, I will try that also.
Yeah, try it.
So
I think it's better or something. At least try to maybe ask chat for Google, you know, give you a Google searches or something like that.
yes,
It's some kind of prompt which you can prompt and yeah, Google searches something like that. Sometimes when chat is not giving me a proper response, I just ask him to give me a Google input prompt, and
yeah.
I search for information myself. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, brother. That's it. That's all I had.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
So, like, I will guide you about the uh, how to give access. Like when I find one
Okay.
solution to that, so I will be informing you on WhatsApp.
Thanks. Thanks. I appreciate it, man. Take care.
Okay. Take care, you too.
Bye.
Bye. Allah Hafiz.